Hello guys, what's going on? This is Pixie the Bug, or Danny, whichever you feel like calling me. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing Maryland Chessie. It's Chessie. If you remember from 2 weeks ago when I made my last video, I did it without the I in it. So if you do it without the I in it, you won't find it, which I think is kind of silly, but you'll get like Chuck E. Cheese. That's Chessie, literally. You'll get cheese. So, anyway, if you put in the IE, you get the actual cryptid we were looking for. Yeah. Here's my desk. I show it to you every time. Welcome to the chaos of my desk. I'm making that for Nate. As you can see, it says Nate wants to battle. And that thread is, yeah. I actually have another Nate thing on my desk. It's right here. I got his signed CD, so there we go. Nate can hang out with us tonight. Well, today, actually. It's 10:30 in the morning. But I thought, it's been 2 weeks. I'll toss out a reply. Not a reply, a video. And get going on my list. I have so many things to do. So, usually what I like to do is I like to show where Chessie is, or the cryptid is usually seen. So Chessie is apparently found in the, I'm going to slaughter the name probably, Chesapeake Bay. Is that how you say it? So it's usually, there it is. Let's go to images, see if I can't find a, look how beautiful that sunset is. All this is on Google Images. I like to try to give credit where it's due. So, Chesapeake Bay World Atlas, thank you, is this great big huge wide area here. Cryptids are usually massive. So I'm kind of like, why would it choose such a narrow strip to live in? But I didn't choose it, so if that's where the monster wants to live, that's where it's gonna live. So let's get started on Chessie, shall we? He is the monster of the Chesapeake Bay. He takes a, this is the APG News of Aberdeen Proving Ground, Maryland. Excuse me. This is written on July 15th of 2022, which was, this has to be the day. Yeah, June 24th of 2020. So 2 years ago. I was gonna say, wait a minute. So, the Loch Ness Monster, nicknamed Nessie, I'm sure everybody's heard of Loch Ness Monster, may be the world's most infamous unidentified sea creature, but Maryland might also have a mysterious aqua beast. A series of reports detailing a water serpent trolling the Chesapeake Bay helped propagate the story of a creature that locals have affectionately dubbed Chessie. So they basically took Nessie and then just put their name in it, so Chessie. Like, if you, for those who don't know, when they ship people together, they usually put in the two names and mix it. So Chesapeake Bay mixed with Nessie would be Chessie. Chessie sightings date back to 1846, when a Captain Lawson reported seeing a small-headed creature between Cape Charles and Cape Henry, Virginia, near the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay. So, yeah, Chesapeake Bay, we'll put that back in. Images, so it's spotted, it said Cape Charles and Cape Henry. That doesn't show exactly where, but it said the mouth, so I'm assuming it's down further. Oh, here. So, up. So, where's the mouth? York, James, Maryland, Delaware. Did it say near Virginia? Now that I'm trying to say it. Cape Charles and Cape Henry, Virginia. So, Virginia's like, it's down here. So, but it doesn't show an outlet there. I don't know, guys. I'm confused. Oh, okay, I see. It's like right here is where it was spotted. So that makes more sense because, I mean, this is a very narrow strip for a sea monster. So it was seen down near, yeah, Cape Charles in Virginia. So it was spotted in that little alcove there. Sorry, I wanted to make sure. This is from EPA, the United States Environmental Protection Agency. I just wanted to make sure that we got the right spot. Let's see. Where were we? In 1934, two perch fishermen, which is a fantastic fish, by the way, said they spotted something coming up for air with a head shaped like a horse and the size of a football. The head shaped like the horse and the size of a football. In 1963, a helicopter pilot reported seeing the creature while flying over the lower Bush River area. In his letter about the incident to a Maryland senator, he wrote, "I assure you that Chessie exists, or my eyes were deceiving me." Oh, Chessie was finally captured on film on Memorial Day in 1982 when a Kent Island couple caught sight of a dark serpentine form heading toward a group of swimmers. The man, Robert Frew, was trained in wildlife management and said he didn't recognize the species. That's pretty cool. Scientists at the Smithsonian Institution's National Museum of Natural History, so this actually went to the Smithsonian, that's pretty cool, scrutinized the tape and described the creature as animate but unidentifiable and added that they were basically non-committal but not skeptical. So they wouldn't go either way. In 1984, State Senator George W. Della of Baltimore drafted a resolution during the Maryland State Legislature to encourage serious scientific inquiry by the state into Chessie and other unusual animals into the Chesapeake Bay. Although widely criticized for the measure, Della insisted that for more than 20 years he had been receiving letters about Chessie from concerned citizens ranging from schoolchildren to research directors. Theories abound as to the creature's origin. One solid-sounding theory suggests that Chessie descended from giant South American anacondas that escaped from ships abandoned in Baltimore. Baltimore's in Maryland. It's, whoops. Like down, yeah, that doesn't show it. Hold on a minute. Trying to find a helpful map because I just lost the one we used. So like this, I believe, because that's Baltimore, so that's Maryland. So they believed that this thing was like descended from snakes, I guess, from there. Some say snakes were placed in the holds of 17th and 18th century ships to control rats. That's gross. As the decommissioned ships decayed, that wouldn't be healthy either, actually. Don't snakes have any kind of zoological diseases? Never mind. Not important. The snakes could have escaped using the city's water system pipes as shelter during winters, allowing for later generations to thrive in the cold. Still, others believe that Chessie doesn't exist at all, and that the subject of these sightings was the lost Florida manatee that was captured in the waters of the Chesapeake Bay in the fall of 1994. If this was spotted, 1934, so it would have been 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. It would have been 60 years old. How long do manatees live for, guys? How long do manatees live? Oops. We looked at images. Oh. And may live over 65 years. That's in captivity. In the wild, they live 50 to 60 years. So I guess that could be a thing. 90. Oh, no, wait. 1963, 60, 70, 80, 90. That's only 30 years. So that could be a thing, I guess. But a manatee and a snake don't look that close to... Like, this is a manatee, guys. Okay. Let me show you an anaconda. An anaconda and a manatee don't exactly look close and you know. Look at that. Giant anaconda. Look at that. That's what Chessie would technically look like if they were right about that. So that was APG News. This is Story South by Gretchen Komba. This is pretty large. Chessie was sighted during the time period of 1934 to 1977. So, this is talking about the researcher's actual background information. I'm not going to go through this. I don't feel like going through somebody's personal information. I don't know why they're doing that. It's supposed to be about Chessie. So I'll leave that alone. Chessie, this is what we like to use. This is Cryptid Wiki. I don't know how honest this is, but usually I like to read it. It's usually pretty good. Chessie is a large serpent-like animal. You can see a picture of it that allegedly lives in the Chesapeake Bay. Over the years, there have been many sightings of a serpent-like creature without any flippers or horns on its body. So this thing isn't like Nessie in the fact that it has flippers. This is just a long sea serpent-like thing. So it could be an anaconda. Most sightings describe it as a long snake-like creature from 25 feet to 40 feet long. It is said to swim using its body as a sine curve. That's a math term, guys. Moving through the water. There are no limbs or crests. Like most snakes, there was a cluster of sightings in 1977 and more in the 1980s. So for those of you who aren't math savvy, I'm definitely not. A sine curve is like that. Okay, so like that one picture that I showed you, he'd move through it like that, is what they're saying. A manatee nicknamed Chessie was rescued from the Chesapeake's chilly water in October of 1994 and returned to Florida. But it has revisited the Chesapeake several times since then. So this manatee's just like, screw you, I like this thing. There's a thing on here called the Black Demon. Sorry, I'm distracted. It's just a giant shark. Okay, not important. Sorry, my pinky finger is just like, no, I don't feel like doing it. So, hold on a minute, we're being interrupted. Hello.
Just your knees.
Okay. This is Save the Manatee Club. Basically the same thing. Chessie headed back north again, being tracked all the while by USGS researchers. So they're thinking that it was this manatee. I mean, I guess. But it doesn't have the football-shaped head, really. I mean, maybe. But it doesn't have the sine curve. I don't know. Whatever. So now we are at this. This has actually 586 views. This is by somebody called A Story Chaser. The video is only like 34 seconds long, so we'll watch it all.
Hey everybody, my name's Chase, and today I'm continuing the series where I go over the creepiest urban legend in each state. Today is Maryland, Chessie, the Chesapeake Bay Monster. So allegedly this creature is about a 30-foot long snake that's about as thick as a telephone pole. Sightings started creeping up in the 1930s, and allegedly there's photographic evidence of it in the 1980s, which I will try to find and add to the video. There have been no reported attacks or anything like that from Chessie. However, a 30-foot snake swimming around the Chesapeake Bay is pretty creepy.
That was it. Ahoy, the Captain Chesapeake story. So that was interesting. He had actually quite a few views, so that's kind of cool. That's my cat. That's Angel. Hi, Angel. Somebody was telling me, I was on Facebook, and somebody was like, because my cat does stupid stuff, so I'll get up and be like, Angel, stop it. And this lady's like, all you're doing is making him scared of you. Guys, does that look like a cat that's scared of me? Yeah. Sorry about the towel on the floor. Who knows? Oh, and that's my mess. Ignore it. Ow. Ow. Angel. Sorry, being disrupted again. So this is Chessie, the American Nessie short documentary. This is from, hi Angel, Cryptid Central. This is 5 minutes and 44 seconds. We're getting kind of long, but we'll do this because the last thing is just our Facebook segment. So this is by Cryptid Central.
Well, hello there, traveller. Long time no see. What's that you say? Feeling a little nostalgic, are we? In that case, I may have just the tale for you, dear traveller. Something tantamount to our first encounter that might bring back old memories, perhaps even a sense of déjà vu.
Is it like
I'm going to be talking about
what is
Chessie.
that? Do you see the white things flying around on there?
Chessie is said to live in the midst of the Chesapeake Bay, located in between Virginia and Maryland, USA. Most sightings describe the creature as a long, snake-like sea serpent, from anywhere between 25 and 40 feet long. Unlike other similar cryptid sightings, such as Nessie or Champ, Chessie possesses no flippers or limbs whatsoever, but is instead said to more closely resemble a giant eel or a sea snake, and is reported to be black or brown in colour.
So we didn't find that.
The earliest sighting of the creature is said to have taken place in 1936. Something reptilian and unknown in the water was observed by a crew of military personnel. According to Matt Lake in the Weird Maryland Traveler's Guide, two fishermen, Francis Klarman and Edward J. Ward, had spotted something in the water near Baltimore in 1943. One of the men said, "This thing was about 75 yards away, at right angles from our boat."
That's creepy, look at that.
It looked like something floating on the water.
Looks like it. Can you see it?
It was black, and the part of it that was out of the water seemed about 12 feet long. It has a head about as big as a football, and shaped somewhat like a horse's head. It turned its head around several times, almost all the way round. In 1978, witnesses claimed to have seen Chessie near southern Maryland's Calvert Cliffs State Park and in the Potomac River in Westmoreland County, Virginia. A sighting in 1980 by boater Trudy Guthrie was published by the Evening Sun.
A velociraptor?
It was later identified as a manatee from Florida. Manatees are occasionally sighted in the area. In 1982, Robert and Karen Frew captured Chessie on film near Kent Island.
Oh, that's cool.
Their footage shows a brownish object moving side to side.
I'm going to stop it there. The reason I'm stopping it, one, because we're already at 18 minutes. Also, why would they show a velociraptor? No offense, Cryptid Central. You did a fantastic job. You found stuff that we didn't find when we were looking through stuff. And usually we find a lot in, like, the wiki, but we didn't even find the colors or anything, which I found interesting, but I'm kinda thinking anaconda now. Let's see anaconda length, because I'm curious. Oops. In feet? Because it would have had to have been, like, I think they said 40 feet long? 30 feet. They can reach up to 30 feet. So it could have been an anaconda. But looking at it, it doesn't really have a horse-shaped head. Because if you look at its head, for those who are squeamish with snakes, I apologize. See that? That doesn't really look... That doesn't really look like... Here, let's look at a horse. See, it doesn't really look like a horse's head to me. So, anyway, I'm stopping it there, only because, no offense to Cryptid Central, but why a velociraptor? It's a dinosaur. dinosaurs weren't around in like the and the one thing looked like a dragon. I don't know. No offense to you guys. I'm just kind of like baffled by you, Joe Velociraptor. But oh look, Greek Guy 22, this is YouTube, says, love this channel. My sister-in-law saw Chessie once. Once you see a cryptid, your eyes are open. Somebody saw Chessie once. That was written 4 months ago, so must be Chessie sightings are still a thing. Anyway, we're going to Facebook now. These are personal pictures of... It's got like a... I don't even know what you call that. It looks like a buoy. Chessie Systems Steam Excursion, led by former reading T1-2101, just west of Emery Grove, Maryland. So apparently there's a train system named Chessie. That's cool. Indians, Maryland Indians. Maryland is a cult, not a state. Does anyone have a picture of Chessie? Just a whole bunch of people laughing. Let's see, though. I'm curious. Here's Moni, closest you will find. It's like kind of hanging out back there. Somebody named their dog Chessie. Just people being trolls. What the heck is that? People being weird trolls. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. It looks more like a horse in that one. Like, I don't think that's actually Chessie, but that's cool. That's... gosh. Somebody wrote, that's not Chessie, but not sure what it is. That's our... We won't even talk about it. We won't get into politics on this channel. So there's not really anything on Facebook other than something about trains. So, guys, I'm going to end it here. Give a like if you liked the video. I guess dislike it. Hit the dislike button if you hated it. Hit subscribe if you want to stick around. We're going through all the states. Feel free to do your own kind of research on things. You know, it's fun to do. And stick around. We did Chessie today. Next time I make a video, which will hopefully be next Saturday, will be the Michigan Dogman, which you guys can see the list. That's our list. We're in the M's. And I got a couple of things down. Loch Ness Monster. So if you guys want to see anything, hit me up with a message or whatever, and I'll put it on the list. We'll make this as cool. Sorry about that, somebody outside. We'll make this as cool or as lame as you want. So feel free to stick around and hit the bell button to stick around and get notifications of when I post the next video, because it's been kind of random, and I'm sorry about that. So have a great day, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!